Some memorable moments from creating in my mind. I have to say, my homeboy Cornelio, he bought Goapele by one day. I was like, I slept at the studio 27 nights out of 30 days, bro. So like when she walked in, I was like, you know, it's looking like, you know what I mean? Sleepy deepy. I just, you know, ended up playing some of the music and, you know, just exchanging information, and just the dialect was just so dope. It gave me like a lot of creative vibes to finish what we were finishing. And staying there that long, your head could be into it so much. You could have your dub moments, or you have the brain fart moments and things like that. And I just think it's very incredible for other artists to feed and get fed and feed each other. It's like real big. Ledisi stopped by. It was super dope. Her energy is incredible, man. What I played for her helped her, you know what I'm saying? And I never knew what she was going through. She said it really helped her at the time, and it gave her some vitamins to keep going. And that's amazing when it's someone I look up to vocally and musically, that my music touches in such a way. Hannibal stopped by and rocked with us one time. Mr. Burris came by and we shared some laughs, and he hopped on the track with us. Titled Nothing But Love, that we sent to Joey Badass, and produced by DJ THX. So, you know, we had some fun. One of the things Ledisi told me about the music that she felt was it was pure. She could feel the honesty. She could feel the conviction. And that's not something that's felt or given in music nowadays. And it was one of the things that helped her personally, you know what I mean? And that was like big, man, because I love Ledisi. She's super dope, man. Me and Goapele's conversations during In My Mind became a feature that's just gonna be on her project now. It's pretty dope, man. She's a dope spirit, man. So humble, soft-spoken, gentle spirit, man. I love G, man. We got a song on her album, man. I ain't gonna tell you the title or nothing like that, but expect it's super dope. It's produced by the same producer that produced Love Inside, Cornelio Austin, which is my business partner as well. So he in the office and in the studio at the same time, man. Shout out to Corn, man. He's a genius, man. Working with Mr. Hannibal Buress was one of the coolest things. And still is one of the coolest things. I see him from time to time, and we have a few more things, you know, that we're gonna release together. Super cool dude. He understands how last minute things happen for us, changes, and he just very flexible guy to work with in this industry, but very funny, very down to earth. He's kind of like a unicorn, man. He's one of a kind, and I mean that in a good way, you know. Hannibal has this dry humor that if you get him, you get him. If you don't, you don't, you know. It attracts me to what he do. Like he's super dope at what he do. So I find myself sometimes going back searching old videos and stand-ups that he's doing just so I can be fully caught up, man. Because as a friend, it's super cool, but I'm a fan as well, you know. And I like to keep that balance and just really stay up to the part on my part of being a fan. We barbecued almost at least once or twice every week. Since I pretty much stayed there 27 days out of 30. We barbecued, we ordered pizza. We was a family, man. I had Apple TV set up. We watched the Floyd Mayweather fight there. All the kids came. Like, we had family day, we had studio day, work day. You know, some of the guys have girlfriends and wives, and it's just pretty cool. I think it's important for them to see why they're absent, why they're at the studio so long, and what we're creating. I feel like it just adds to the settledness and the relaxation of them understanding that this thing is serious and we take it serious. And you know, understanding the time away is not just time away, but it's time away building so we can have an outstanding future, you know what I'm saying? So the balance of me and my crew is definitely important. And we recorded my album In My Mind at a studio named 17 Hertz. It's on Lankershim in North Hollywood, California. It's a very older like studio. You walk in, the wood panels, you could tell like it was greatness here before you that you must respect and humble yourself to, you know what I mean? Very, 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 very cool spot.
First, it made me feel like, man, I'll never be able to get out of this shadow. But I'm like, man, just think about who they're talking about. Like,
you know, I came to a place where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, I had lost everything. You know, the next step for me was death or incarceration.
The biggest thing for me that Q-Tip mentioned was just the idea of like really standing for something.
Real cool dude. That was a real good experience with him, and we played Dubai with him too. It was him and Fat Joe and us.